Hi, everyone. Welcome to Angel's Divine Guidance. I'm Angel Tousignant, and we're coming live from Quebec City, a little city or a little town known as Sainte-Sophie-de-la-Barre. So, first things first, if you lose me, I'm sorry. We kind of have a storm here, and it's kind of interfering with our internet, but I'm sure we'll get me back as soon as possible. So, today, I'm going to talk a little bit about the difference between intuition and your psychic abilities, okay? People have been asking that question to me. There's not much difference between the two. Our intuition speaks to us. It's that little voice in our head. It's the hunch. It's a gut feeling. It's making a last-minute cancellation because it just doesn't feel right. But we have to be open to listening to these signs that the universe is giving to us. Our psychic ability is no different than our intuition, okay? So when we're looking at the two, when somebody is more psychic than the next person, it's because we're in tune with our intuition, which means we are truly listening to it. We are honing it in. We are practicing it. So we'll meditate and we'll ask for our guidance. We'll ask for our signs and our symbols. And then we will proceed to verify that we are correct. Okay? So when we're doing our psychic, it's more direct and conscious, refined art. So you really have to pay attention to it, okay? So you really gotta get specific, and then you have to be willing to be open to receive the signs and symbols, all right? Psychic abilities are no different than a musician or an athlete. Everybody has to practice to make perfect. Some are naturally just gifted and it just comes to them automatically and with ease. And then there's others where we've got to work to hone it in and to become good at something. I don't believe in anything as failure, because when we do stuff, we're always learning what works and what doesn't work. So you got to be easy on yourself, and you've got to not be so hard when things don't go the way you expect them to go. All right. So today when I was doing my cards for everyone watching, let's see if I can bring this up. We got the Care and Compassion card, okay? So in that card, we have to do what's right for everybody that's involved in any situation that we're involved in, okay? And everyone, we have to give or offer a helping hand. So help our neighbors, do a good deed for the day, do a good deed for the week. If more people do this in the world, we will start seeing the shift in people's energies and people's way of looking at things in life. Okay? So it's just a matter of do unto others as you wish done unto you. And that's a golden rule. I mean, if you wouldn't like it happening to you, then why would you do it to someone else? It just doesn't make sense. Okay? I see we have our first caller, Wendy. Are you there?
I am here.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. I pulled your card today as well, which is the call to action card. Okay? So with this card, it's a card of taking charge, leading by example, walking the. So this card tells me that you're a person who is a natural born leader. where people will automatically follow you. Um, they go to you for guidance and information. Is that
That is correct.
correct? Hello, Wendy? Oh, that is correct.
Hello, I'm
Okay,
here.
I thought I lost you there
That
for
is
a few
correct.
minutes. Okay. Okay. So, Wendy, do you have a question or did you just want me to go into general for you?
Well, I have a question. Will I meet my significant other soon?
Oh, yeah, well, that's coming within the next 2 years. Okay.
Okay.
I just need you to stop looking.
Okay.
Okay. You want, how do I say it? When we want something bad and we continually look for it, it takes that much longer for it to come to us. Okay. It's just the
Okay.
way the law of attraction works. So just think that you order a parcel and you're continually watching the delivery person. Are they bringing it? Are they bringing it? And it's no, it's not coming. It's out for delivery. It's not here. And the minute you go to the washroom or the minute you go to the neighbor's house, the parcel shows up. Okay? So it's the same thing when we're looking for something in our life, whether it be a partner, whether it be a job. The more we put energy into the fact that we're looking for it and we don't have it, the longer it takes for it to come, because we're attracting in more of what we don't want or don't have.
Okay.
Okay? Now, okay, I'm just playing and I'm trying to see within the next 2 years, possibly, which you could be looking at. I'm looking more into spring, okay? Like they're giving me more of a spring feeling for when you're going to meet. And you're going to meet him very unexpectedly. Like you're going to be maybe out digging in the dirt and completely out of sorts. And he's just going to show up and you're going to be like, oh, okay. So
that makes sense.
let's see. Okay. He's going to be kind of tall, with short dark hair. Okay.
Okay.
I know that's not the type of the guy that you're used to or would like, but that's the type that's going to be coming. Okay.
Okay.
He's going to kind of challenge you to step out of your comfort zone. Okay. Does that make sense?
Okay. That does make sense. Yes.
Yeah. Because right now you're kind of, and I don't mean this as an insulting way, but it's the best way for me to explain it because I'm a farm girl, is animals will always follow the same path, okay? So they'll always go down the same path to eat. They'll always go down to the same path to drink, and they're always pick the same stall. So it's like you're stuck in a rut. You're doing the same thing over and over. You're going to the same places over and over, okay? You have to shake some things up.
Okay.
Okay? You need to start going out of your norm. So if you're used to getting out of bed on the right side of the bed and you're able to get out of bed on the left side, start getting up on the left side.
Okay.
And if you continually go to a Starbucks, go to a McDonald's.
Okay.
So you can meet this guy, okay? And he's really going to make a big difference in your life. He's going to be, it's almost like you guys are going to do a lot of traveling. Do you like doing sports?
I do, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're showing me like you're going to be doing a lot of that stuff together. Because in the past, some of the guys you've dated weren't very, I don't want to say sportsy, but they weren't too interested. If the sports were there, they'd watch it. But they weren't interested in playing sports or getting active, which you are. And this gentleman that's coming into your life will be very active. So you better get in shape, girl.
Yes, that
Okay.
makes perfect sense.
Okay. Okay. Who in the family? Okay, this has got to be on the other side. Who in the family on the other side died of a heart attack?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yes,
Was she kind of mid height? And when I say mid
yes.
height, it's around 5'7".
I'm sorry.
Was she around 5 feet, between 5 feet and 5'7"? Know that she's with you, and she is the one who's bringing you this gentleman. So he's approved by Granny. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
Yes. I would like
Okay. What?
to know a time frame where I will be reunited with my children.
I want to say this delicately, but it's hard to say over for the whole world to hear here. Okay. There's stuff that you're going to need to do kind of in your life. Okay. Before you're going to have that correction of them being back in your life. Does that make sense to you?
It does make sense, but I don't know what those corrections are.
Okay. Okay. On this one, could you just email me, please? At Cosmic Earth Angel.
Wait a minute here. I need to get a pen.
Yeah. I'll let you get a pen.
What is your
Cosmic
email?
Earth Angel. Cosmic Earth Angel.
Okay.
So please contact me, and I can give you some one-on-one guidance on this, okay? I just don't feel it should be put on the air, all right? But know that you have your grandma with you, okay? She's with you at all times. When you drive, she wants you to slow down because you kind of speed a lot, okay? So she wants you to kind of slow down, okay? All right?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone, sorry about that. I just, we've got a nasty storm here and I keep losing connection. So let's just go into our next card here, which I'll just pull for you, which is the Awakening and Presence card. Okay. So with this card, the universe is telling us that we are in a cloak of protection and love from the universe. So know that as gifted people, which we all are in the universe, that we need to call in on Archangel Michael. We need to call in on our white light to protect ourselves in these times. Know that if you're starting to have like a bad day, just check in with yourself to see if this is truly belonging to you or if it's belonging to the universe, the rest of the people's energy in the world. Okay. So let's just say that you wake up one morning and you are in complete excellent mood. You're happy, you're singing, and within seconds you're feeling sad and angry. Know that that doesn't belong to you. Okay. So know that you haven't protected yourself quite as well as you should have when you got up in the morning. Say what you're grateful for every day so you can start drawing in the good energy, the positive energy, and more of what you want. And ask for that protection. Ask for Archangel Michael to come in to protect you. Ask for the white light. Imagine a white light just emanating around you to protect yourself from the energies in the world that are not so polite. I call them stinky energy. I call it negative energy. And so many people in the world don't realize that a lot of their bad is just that. It's stinky energy that they've collected along the way. And we help other people. Sometimes just by standing by somebody and being silent is very helpful to them. So know that when we do that, we are absorbing the negative energy from these people, which is why when they leave us, they feel so much better. But we've absorbed that energy. And if we don't correctly put that energy back into the universe or back into the earth, and we keep that energy, that's when we start getting negative. That's when we start getting illnesses that no matter how many tests the doctors run or no matter what they're looking for, they cannot find an illness or what's wrong with us. That's because it doesn't belong to us. And we have to learn a healer always needs a healer. Okay? So we need to heal ourselves and we need to let others heal us as well. Okay? So I want to use an example of this week. We had a gathering with a bunch of people, and some of the people there needed healing. Okay? They're going through a rough time, and their emotions were starting to get the better of them, and they felt like they had to take these emotions and just bury them and push them down. And I was trying to explain that no, if you're sad, you must cry. Like if you're angry, you have to let those emotions out. Okay? That's a way of healing. And the best way to heal is by letting other people help us. Okay? Now, if you're the other person helping them, sometimes just being silent and just being beside them and just holding their hand is all they need to feel better. A lot of the times they're not looking for us to tell them how to get better. They're not looking for us to explain things to them or tell them it gets better with time. All they want to know is somebody's next to them and just have that calming energy just surrounding them, imagining a white light around them. That's more healing to a lot of people than giving directions and orders and telling them what they need to do. Okay? Oh man, I'm getting a lot of downloads. Okay. So as a unit, as a group of people, the universe wants us to start being kinder, more loving, and spreading positive energies to each other. Okay? I'm hoping this is making sense because I'm just getting the information and spitting it out to you guys. They want us to lead by example. Okay? They want us to teach the generations coming up about the positive energies in life, the good things, being grateful that you have a roof over your head and you have food in your stomach and you have a loving family, and teaching them to be kind to everyone around them, because that's what makes the difference. Okay? So hopefully with us teaching the younger generation this, we can turn around and start eliminating bullies in the world. Okay? With school starting, this is going to be a big problem. Like they're telling me that bullying is going to be a big issue this year. There's going to be a lot of lost children in society. not understanding what's going on or why it's going on. And as adults, as the elders of society, the universe wants us to start teaching these children kindness, unconditional love, compassion, and understanding. That a child who may be bullying them may be being bullied at home or may not have the life that it appears to be having. Okay? A lot of kids that don't understand the compassion, the understanding, and the unconditional love is a child that may not be receiving it and understand the difference between, to them, that's the norm. That's what's happening at home for them. Some children may be just angry because they don't have food and they see other children have food and they're just not understanding what's going on, why they're not getting what all these other children are having. So we must work towards understanding and teaching our generations to come that you have to look at the other side of the story. That just because it looks one way and appears to be that way doesn't necessarily mean that that's true.